everybody.
Hey, welcome back to our channel. We're just going to do a quick video for you guys. We're doing Ocean State Paracon. We're really excited.
Yeah, I mean, and there's no history to give you on that. It's just something we do every year. We love it.
Yep, and it's nice. It's at the old Assembly Theater.
Harrisville,
this year is the anniversary of the Conjuring House, so that's exciting.
10 years since the movie came out.
Yeah, that was a good time when you went to work there just about now.
Oh yeah, I'm the new caretaker there.
So that was perfect. She's going to have a lot of stories for you guys next time we meet, I'm sure. But it's great. Ken picks a charity every year that he donates all of the proceeds to.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll make a lot of money for him.
Yeah, so we didn't get, it was raining a lot. It's, you know, it's a rainy weekend, so we didn't get to film a lot of stuff for you. But we got some cool stuff though. What we have is going to be really cool for you guys.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Let's do this. Here we are. We made it to Ocean State Paracon. Coco's first Paracon. Yay!
Coco's hiding.
He's hiding. We get all of our stuff set up. These selenite wands. We even have ghost puffs. Anybody wants any?
More importantly, we have
coffee.
doing something like
We have Wicked Zeldas. Woohoo! It's the ladies.
hello.
Check out her shop.
Ladies.
Ladies,
I see
Avenue
no ladies
in
here.
Lincoln. Ooh, nice.
Some people like to try to call us ladies, but this one came off now. Is this one sticking?
Awesome. Danny brought his hearse with him today. No radicals. How cool is that? I love this thing. You can put all of this stuff in the back. We'll go interview them later. Look at this gorgeous church, man. Oh. And then the Historical Assembly Theater. This place is amazing. So this is Ethan. Hey, Ethan.
Good morning.
Absolutely love your Ghostbusters car.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is amazing. You have done such a good job on it. It is so cool. You want to show us the back?
Yeah, sure.
He's put a lot of work into this, guys. A lot of work.
So this
Check
is
this out.
This is some of my Ghostbusting equipment. I do Ghostbuster cosplay with my girlfriend and I, and this is my custom-built proton pack.
Awesome.
A buddy of mine out of Fairhaven, Massachusetts. He does prop building. In fact, he's the one who helped me with this car. He did a lot of the work on the roof rack. So since 2020, I started collecting parts for the pack, and he recently completed the build for me. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it on.
That is so cool. I love it. Amazing.
And he built in a lot of features that just increase the screen accuracy, including the pop mechanism for the wand and the special effects light at the end that goes on and flashes really quickly.
So cool. I love it. Someday soon I have to get something like this. One of these days.
One of these days.
We'll come driving up in one of these.
There we go.
Let me tell ya. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Amazing. Here's Danny. Some of the radicals again. So you got some amazing stuff with you today. You want to tell us about maybe your cool coroner's board?
Sure.
This is pretty neat.
This is an autopsy board that was we had to go pick up. It was very problematic, which is really interesting because the person that had it deals with death all the time. She's an oddities dealer. She does tombstones. None of that stuff bothers her. This could not be in the shop. She had to keep it in storage. It's actually in Rhode Island. I believe it's called Candies. Check it out.
Oh,
They're
wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
And this piece here, it was very well used for autopsies. You can actually see with a calf on the back where, you know, I guess the juices kind of went through the board a little bit over time.
That's crazy.
But this board here was, at one point in time they were doing an autopsy, and he wasn't dead.
Wow.
So they killed him
Oh my God.
and finished the job and didn't really tell anybody. From what we understand, there was some land and valuables to be gained by him being dead. So
Yeah.
it was better for them
Right.
to do that. And all kinds of crazy stuff has happened at her shop with it, and we've had no problems with it. I don't know.
Wow. Well, I don't know if you remember, guys, but Danny has a haunted museum, and he has a million haunted objects. So if anybody has an object that they want to get rid of, let us know.
That's what we do, and we never charge for anything we do, and we don't maintain ownership of whatever it is. It's yours. We keep it in safekeeping. If anytime you want it back, you can come get it back. But in 20 years, no one's ever come back to get anything.
And there's another really cool thing over here, guys.
Oh, come on in.
It's one of my favorites. This is Jeffrey Dahmer's fork.
Yep.
I can't believe you were able to get this.
It was actually offered to us. Yeah.
Wow.
When they found out, when they raided his apartment and they realized what was going on via cannibalism, the flatware, silverware, everything became crime scene evidence. So therefore, it could not be destroyed, and was in lockup until about last year,
Wow.
when it was released to Lionel, his father, and Lionel wants absolutely nothing to do with anything of his
I
son.
don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's
So-
one of my favorite pieces.
We're actually really the purpose that we have with it is to learn and practice psychometry. Do various different labs with it where Lauren has already tried, not intentionally.
Right.
We didn't have a case for it at one point in time. We were doing a lecture with it, and she almost hit the floor like a minute after she picked it up.
Wow.
And,
yeah, it's got to be some intense energy.
So
over there.
yeah, so that's yeah.
Wow. Very cool. Well, thank you again.
You're welcome.
That
Thank you
was
for
amazing.
stopping by.
Guys, look at these little mini planchettes that come
Perfect
with
size.
these little things. This is so cute. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Beautiful view of the water. There's Cindy over there. There's Sue talking about TikTok. We gotta do TikTok. Watch for us on TikTok. So hey guys, we have Cody and Satorie, the very special paranormal couple.
Hello.
We're really excited. You as well. We're so excited. You want to show us who you brought today?
Absolutely.
I spied Jolene. She's one of my favorite haunted dolls.
There she is. So,
Yeah, Sue does not like haunted dolls.
quick backstory on Jolene. She came from a daycare in Connecticut, and basically, to sum up the story, she was brought in by the owner. The kids started grabbing her feet and playing with her, and everything was going good until one day there was a switch, and the kids were coming up to the daycare teachers crying, saying that Jolene was calling them names and making them upset. So they didn't really, put much thought into it, because kids have imaginations. Kind of weird for all the kids to have the same imaginary things going on. But they go home, come back into the daycare, and find Jolene out of her chair and in the middle of the room with some toys around her, which freaked the owner of the daycare out. And eventually they gave us a call to come take her away, and that pretty much fixed the problems that were happening at the daycare. And ever since, she's definitely moved around the museum a few different times. She likes to slide out of chairs and different things like that, so she's definitely active. We're not really sure who's with her, but somebody mischievous is for sure.
Wow.
Should we just choose a couple for a little taste?
Yeah, pick another one.
All right. Well, I like this one over here.
That
This
one's new. You haven't seen that one.
This is the newer one. This came from a woman who was a hospice nurse. She sent us this teddy bear because it was she's calling it her hospice teddy bear. It was working for about 30 plus years. What it would do is when you are about to die, you get very nervous, you get a little uneasy about what's going to happen. So she would give you this teddy bear to hold on to and take care of to keep your mind off of it until you passed away. So it's been hugged and cared for by thousands of people when they were about to pass away. All the stitching you see on the bear, like the kind of the tears and the stitching, have all been done by hospice patients that are no longer alive. A lot of people claim to feel a lot of positive energy and a lot of intention radiating off of it as well.
Right, because if you think of it, a lot of love has been put into this
Right.
object, so we don't believe it's like a spirit that's with it, but just the energy that's been poured into it is kind of radiating off of it.
Is there a reason that they gave it to you?
So she ended up retiring, and she wanted to put, there's many objects in the museum that people want to donate to kind of tell their story, what they've done, and kind of keep people's memories alive and things like that. So this is just one of those.
She's calling it his retirement as well. So she wants us to take care and tell the story of it while he's kind of decommissioned.
Oh, that's so
excellent.
special.
Very
I
good.
love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's adorable.
So which one? You pick one, and we'll talk about that one.
Well, that eyeball's pretty interesting.
The eyeball is interesting. So
The eyeball is.
to sum up this story, we get an email from, it was a granddaughter, and their grandfather had passed away, and he had a prosthetic eye for most of his life. And he had 3 of them that he would kind of switch out, but he always gravitated to this one. And over the years, one of them broke, so there was only 2 left. And when he passed away, they wanted to bury him with one of his eyes, and they didn't know which one, he really liked, so they just picked one and buried him with that eye. And then once they buried him, things started happening inside of the house. The eye that was left over would move, so they would put it in this box, and then more activity started. So they believe that they buried him in the wrong eye, and he's upset because his favorite eye is no longer with him. So they wanted to get rid of that thing right away because it was really freaking them out. They'd walk into his room and the eye would be facing towards the doorway, staring at them and stuff like that. So.
Reminds me of the Golden Arms story.
Right?
Exactly. So they got that out of their house really, really quickly. And as soon as they got it out, things kind of calmed down, and nothing's really been happening. But
That's awesome.
yeah, we get weird things like that all the time.
Yeah, but that's a few of our things.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's awesome.
What's your favorite piece?
I love Jolene.
Yeah, me too.
Feel,
She's my
drawn to her
favorite.
for sure.
Yeah.
I love the hospice teddy bear here, and I have to say Liza because she's the most active, and I feel like I have to because she's
So you
definitely
think,
prominent.
is she your most active that you own or the most active that you brought?
Most active that we own, I think.
Oh.
I think.
Tell us about her.
Yeah, so Liza came from a gentleman in Massachusetts, and basically what happened is we get this emails saying, call me right away. And as soon as we called him, saying, please help me and get this out of my house, make it stop. And right away we thought maybe we have just living in a haunted house and being tormented by spirit or anything. Come to find out, he has this doll and he doesn't tell us anything about where he got it from, which raises a red flag that maybe he dabbled in something he shouldn't have, and maybe he was doing something with the doll or something like that that he probably shouldn't have. And he said that this doll was making him think bad thoughts, making him want to harm other people and himself, which again raises another big flag that maybe something is mentally, unfortunately, wrong with this gentleman. So we're like, okay, so in that situation, if we're dealing with somebody who has those type of issues, then removing the object is going to help the situation either way.
Right.
Right.
It's going to get it out of their life, and things, they'll start getting better from there on. So we removed the object, and things started improving for the gentleman. We kept in contact with him, and then all of a sudden he just drops off the face of the earth, and we don't hear from him again. In turn, what's been happening in the museum is she started, moving around, almost like, she was coming alive at nighttime. We have security footage in the museum of her picking herself up, kind of moving herself over, and yeah, we can definitely show you that.
She can't be with other dolls because their heads will spin around, they'll fall over.
Yeah, we had one weird experience where, we had her in a doll section. We just set her down on the shelf, and then we come into the museum a few days later, and the dolls across from her, if their head wasn't turned all the way around, then the whole doll was turned around facing away from
And she was the only one facing right.
Yeah, it gives me chills just talking about it right now.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so that one's definitely interesting for sure.
And to have actual footage of her
Yeah.
moving, that's
We do.
incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah,
I can see why she's a favorite.
If you want to see it, we can show you it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
See if I can catch
yeah, you
it.
can get a shot of it too.
Oh, get it on camera.
Yeah, I'll try to get it on film. That's awesome. There she is, just staring at us.
All right, so there's the circle.
Am I getting it?
There goes her arm.
It'll
And then-
zoom in afterwards as well.
Oh,
And it's zoomed in.
It's not sped up.
oh my God.
It's not sped up at all.
Nope. That's how fast it
my
happened.
God.
Look at this.
Wow.
You can see the arm dropping down, but you just saw her like actually.
Yeah,
just moved
she-
again.
yeah.
That's something you can't fake. Pranking
Is
us
the arms
somehow.
like, because they're stuffed too much, do they spring out by themselves? And they don't. We tried recreating. And then when she lifts herself, that kind of like defies gravity. which
Yeah,
makes
that's
it
what I mean. The
question.
upward motion
Right.
was like,
Wow.
Right, so Yeah, there's something definitely up with that one for sure.
Wow.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
That's pretty much a taste of what we brought. We're opening our first location next month in
Oh, that's
October.
exciting.
So,
We'll have to come visit.
In Rhode Island. We can't say
we haven't announced
where.
where yet.
Ooh,
It's
I'm
gonna be a
excited.
big announcement, so stay
Nice.
tuned. Paranormal Couple on Facebook. Paranormal Couples Haunted Museum.
Very cool.
All
Well, thank
right.
you guys so much. We love you guys.
You guys
You're
are awesome.
amazing. Thank you. I loved your performance. It was just lovely. Beautiful. It's this little girl that was moving. Oh, little Mr. Hospice Bear. I'm
You have a
trying
food truck today.
to... Here's Jolene. Hi, Jolene.
Charisma, have fun.
So like we thought it was going to be a rainy thing, and the rain didn't let up most of the weekend.
Yeah, but it was good. We got some good footage. We had a ball. I hope you guys loved the Ghostbusters car because that was my favorite part. That was amazing. Cody and Satorie were amazing as usual. That haunted doll that's creepy. That's creepy crazy.
I don't do dolls, guys. No.
I was like, wow, but when they start their museum, that's going to be really cool.
Yeah,
when they get
supposedly
that.
they're setting up a stationary museum that people will be able to come out to. So good.
That's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about that. But all in all, I mean, it was a fun weekend. We went out to dinner and celebrated Laura's birthday at the same time.
Yeah,
so
that was a lot of fun.
it was fun, you know. It's always a good weekend. It's always so nice to see everybody.
Yeah.
It's like the one time a year when we're all together.
Yeah.
You know, it's always magical.
Yep.
So we hope you guys enjoyed it. We got some really more fun stuff coming up for you.
Yep.
Really exciting. A couple of things we're going to be working on. So be sure to subscribe. We love you guys. Be sure to share the love. Bye.
Bye.